Yuri Kodov family, pay attention. This is a special one right here. Yuri Kodov, Russian, November 1922, March 31st, 1999, was a Russian linguist and ethnographer who is particularly renowned for the pivotal role in the research played in the decipherment of the Maya script, the writing system used by the pre-Columbian Mayan system of Mesoamerica. Alright, his military service in Berlin affair. Okay, people, peep this. Konov's study plans were soon interrupted by the outbreak of the World War II. Hostilities, along with the Eastern Front in mid-1941 from 43 to 45. Konov served the term of the Second World War as Red Army and artillery spotter. See, he was an artillery spotter in the war, family. At the closing stages on the war in May 1945, Konov and his unit supported the push of the Red Army vanguard to Berlin. It was here sometime in the aftermath of Berlin that Konov is supposed to have a chance to retrieve a book which would spark his later interest in association deciphering the Mayan script. Now, what book is that, family? See? You know how the Russians and the Germans was, but in their retelling, the details of this episode have acquired somewhat folklore quality as one of the greatest legends of the history of the Maya research. The story has been much reproduced, particularly found in 1992 publication of Michael D. Coe's Breaking the Maya Code. I'm skimming in this, family, just go look them up. Okay, resumption of studies. In the autumn of 1945, after World War II, Konov returned to the Moscow State University to complete his undergraduate courses at the Department of Ethnography. He resumed his research in Egyptology and also undertook comparative cultural studies in other fields such as sinology. Check this out, he displayed a particular interest and aptitude for the study of ancient languages and writing systems, especially hieroglyphs, and he also read in medieval Japanese and Arabic literature. So he know what he talking about, family. Okay, check this out. At this point, the focus of his research had not yet been drawn to the Maya script. This would change in 1947 when the instigation of his professor, Konov wrote his dissertation to the Delanda alphabet, a record produced by the 16th century Spanish bishop Diego de Landa, in which he claimed to have transliterated the Spanish alphabet into corresponding Mayan hieroglyphs. Based on input from Maya informers, de Landa, who during his posting to the Yucatan had overseen the destruction of all the codices from the Maya civilization he could find, reproduced his alphabet in the work Recollection de los Cosas Yucatan, intended to justify his actions once he had been placed on trial when recalled to Spain. The original document had disappeared and his work was unknown until 1862 when an abridged copy of it discovered in the archives of the Spanish Royal Academy and French scholar Charles Etienne Brossier de Bourg. In 1952, then 30-year-old Konov published a paper which was later to prove that his seminal work in the field De Nodo Testimony, America and Ancient Writing of Central America. The general thesis of his paper put forward the observation that early scripts such as ancient Egyptian and cuneiform, which were generally formerly thought to predominantly logographic or even ideographic in nature, in fact contained a significant phonetic component, that is to say, the symbols represented only the main whole words or concepts. Many symbols, in fact, represented the sound elements of the language in which they were written, and had alphabetic syllabic elements as well, which if understood could further the decipherment. By this time, this was largely known and accepted for several of these, such as Egyptian hieroglyphs. The decipherment, which was famously, commenced by Jean-Francis Napoleon, 1822, using the trilingual Rosetta Stone artifact. However, the prevailing view was that Mayan did not have such features. Konzov's studies in comparative linguistics drew him to the conclusion that the Mayan script should be no different from the others, and that purely logographic, ideographic scripts did not exist. Kronos' key insight is to treat the Maya glyphs representing the Landa's alphabet not as an alphabet, but rather a syllabary. He was perhaps not the first to propose the syllabaric basis of the script, but his arguments and evidence were the most compelling to date. He maintained that the Delanda commanded for his information. Check this out. The Delanda had commanded for his informant to write the equivalent of Spanish letter B. For example, the Maya script actually produced the glyph which corresponds to the syllable B. As spoken, Delanda Kronov did not actually put forward many new transcriptions based on his analysis. Nevertheless, maintained that this approach was the key to understanding the script. In fact, the Delanda alphabet was to become almost the Rosetta Stone of the Mayan decipherment. Watch this, family. He found a book. Some told him to come fuck with us in America, the Mayans, right? You know how the Russians and the Germans get down. But peep demo, it gets better. Once again, this Yuri Kronov. Now, why would they be messing with the Americans? And you know they like to get drunk and play poker, right? Peep. Yeah, these knockouts right here. Yeah. America, stand up. Russian poker. Russian poker is a game in which the player tries to beat. Hey, check this out. Russian poker is a game in which the player tries to beat the dealer's 5-card hand with his own 5-card hand. In Russian poker, the players do not play against each other. They only play against the dealer, the casino. How do you play Russian poker? Fold the box. The house takes the ante for that box. Bet on the hand as dealt. The bet must be exactly twice the amount of the ante of that box. Buy a 6 card. The player pays the house an amount equal to the ante of the box and is dealt an extra card from the deck. Exchange some cards. Y'all want to know why I'm saying this, family? Russia paying respects to us. Peep this. Know your history. I gotta salute, play a little Russian type beat for this. I'ma salute y'all for this one, Russia. Ain't no one else did this. Look at us, family. Look, they put us on some playing cards. Russian poker. Look. It should kill the game on who we are, family. Look how they depicted us. Copper color. Look at that. Mayan. The Americas. These Russian playing cards, family. Look, they depicting us. Is this why the war kicks off? Is this why Putin has so much power? Yeah. If he told us who we really were, man, we'll tear this bitch up, right? Look. Come on, man. Who bringing you this real info, man? Y'all might not like me, but respect the info. I need to see more thumbs up, too, on this. Or I'm going to make my shit just private. Everybody who subscribe to me just going to get that official. Look, family. These is Russian playing cards. SETI. Where the committed playing cards at from other countries, though? Look. This is us, brothers and sisters. Look. Some more. Killing them. What they gotta say? What they gotta say? Huh? Yeah, you see the queen, the ace. Yeah. Look, family. The queen, then it come the king, and then it come the empress, that's the ace. See how that work? Hyena Chiefs, I'm out. I'm down with motherfucking Russian poker. Yeah, they playing with us. Who you think they playing with? But still, you know how we do. Hyena Chief. I'm out. Hyena Chief. capstone, the human totem. America stand up. We on deck.